Imagine a world where energy is transmitted through the air, wireless, unobstructed, and accessible to everyone. A world where the laws of nature, energy, vibration, and frequency not only explain the universe but also inspire humanity's boldest inventions. Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest visionaries in history, didn't just dream of this future. He began to build it. But how did he do it? What was the secret behind his brilliance? Tesla believed the key lay in intuition. He described his mind as a receiver, capturing ideas that seemed to come from a higher source. Even before creating his inventions, he envisioned them functioning in his imagination, already complete and perfect. Today, in a world full of data and logic, Tesla's intuition continues to inspire us. What if we could use this same ability in our own lives? What would it be like to trust our intuition to innovate, solve problems, and turn dreams into reality? Intuition is often described as the ability to perceive or understand something without the need for conscious reasoning. Unlike logical or deductive analysis, intuition emerges almost instantly, like a flash of understanding or a gut feeling that transcends rational explanation. This ability is inherent to humans but manifests uniquely in each individual, influenced by accumulated experiences, emotions, and perceptions. In the scientific realm, intuition is understood as the result of unconscious processing of information already stored in the brain. Neuroscience studies suggest that the human brain can recognize patterns and solutions based on prior experiences, even without the person being aware that this process is taking place. This mechanism, often referred to as a cognitive shortcut, enables quick and effective decision-making, especially in situations that demand immediate responses. For Nikola Tesla, however, intuition went beyond these scientific and rational limits. He saw it as a direct channel to the unknown, a means by which ideas and concepts could be accessed beyond the conventional boundaries of thought. Tesla believed that the human mind functioned as a kind of receiver capable of capturing information from a higher source, which he considered both spiritual and universal. This perspective revealed how deeply he connected intuition and creativity. The distinction between intuition and instinct is also significant. While instinct is more related to automatic and primal responses rooted in human biology, intuition operates at a higher cognitive level, allowing for sophisticated and often groundbreaking insights. Tesla exemplified this by describing how, in moments of inspiration, inventions would appear in his mind already fully formed and ready to be executed. Culturally, intuition has been approached in various ways. In some spiritual traditions, it is seen as a connection to the divine, a gift that enables individuals to transcend the physical and access universal truths. In other contexts, it is considered a skill to be developed and refined through practices like meditation, introspection, and contemplation. This aligns with how Tesla cultivated his own intuition, dedicating time to isolation and deep reflection. The relationship between intuition and creativity is undeniable. Tesla is an iconic example of how these two forces complement each other. His ability to visualize and construct revolutionary concepts was often fueled by intuitive moments. On numerous occasions, he mentioned that before initiating any physical experiment, he would conduct it entirely in his mind, adjusting variables and predicting outcomes as if operating in an internal laboratory. To understand the practical impact of Tesla's intuition, one must examine his inventions and creative processes. Alternating current, for instance, was a solution he conceived during a walk in a moment of sudden insight. This idea, which transformed the course of electrification worldwide, exemplifies how intuition can provide answers to complex problems in almost magical ways. Beyond his practical inventions, Tesla applied intuition to his philosophical concepts. He believed the universe operated in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency, and that intuition was the channel through which humans could understand these fundamental laws. For him, science and spirituality were intrinsically connected, with intuition serving as a bridge between the two domains. In a broader context, intuition can also be a tool for innovation across various fields. The ability to trust intuitive insights is a common trait among pioneers and visionaries, enabling them to explore possibilities others might deem impossible. Tesla exemplified this by rejecting conventional thinking and proposing ideas that were decades ahead of their time. However, intuition alone is not enough. Tesla understood the importance of validating his intuitive ideas through practical experimentation and logical analysis. This combination of intuition and scientific rigor is what sets great innovators apart, and Tesla mastered this integration like few others of his era. He believed intuition was the starting point, but disciplined execution was what turned his visions into reality. Tesla's connection to intuition offers valuable insights for modern generations. In a world increasingly dominated by data and rational analysis, cultivating intuition can provide a significant advantage, enabling more creative and daring decisions. Just as Tesla used his intuition to explore the unknown, we can learn to balance intuition and logic in our own processes of innovation. Tesla's legacy is a testament to the power of intuition when cultivated and consciously applied. He showed that intuition is not merely an innate skill but a tool that can be developed and directed to create extraordinary advancements. Reflecting on his life and work inspires us to listen to our own intuition and use it to transform ideas into reality. The dynamics of intuition. Unconscious processing intuition is often described as an instantaneous, almost magical response to a question or problem. In reality, it results from an intricate process occurring in the subconscious, where the brain rapidly analyzes a vast amount of information stored over a lifetime. This information includes experiences, patterns, emotions, and sensory data often inaccessible to the conscious mind. The human subconscious is incredibly powerful, functioning as a database that stores and organizes accumulated perceptions. When faced with a situation, the brain compares these data almost automatically, seeking patterns and solutions. This process occurs at speeds that surpass our conscious reasoning ability, resulting in what we call intuition. Nikola Tesla exemplified this phenomenon masterfully. He believed his mind was a receiver capable of capturing not only internally accumulated information but also ideas that seemed to come from a higher dimension. Modern scientific explanations of his intuitive process highlight how his highly trained mind and vast experience allowed him to process complex information without the need for explicit methodical reasoning. Beyond being a product of the subconscious, intuition also acts as a channel for innovative ideas. This type of perception goes beyond merely recognizing existing patterns. It can generate new combinations of information and concepts, often leading to discoveries that challenge the status quo. Intuition, therefore, not only responds to what is already known, but also opens doors to the unknown. Tesla deeply trusted this channel. He often described moments of illumination where complex solutions would come to his mind in their entirety. Alternating current, for instance, was visualized completely before it was even built. This intuitive process was not a sporadic event, but a cultivated practice that Tesla integrated into his creative method. In science, intuition often plays a crucial role. Major breakthroughs, such as Einstein's theories or Darwin's principles, were described as stemming from intuitive insights that preceded logical analysis. The intuitive mind, in this sense, acts as a bridge between creativity and knowledge, allowing ideas to take shape before they are rationalized. Tesla demonstrated that intuition can be a practical tool for human advancement. He treated intuition as a skill that could be trained and refined. a facet of his mind that he combined with discipline and experimentation. To him, intuition was not merely a personal resource but a universal instrument available to those willing to explore it. The relationship between intuition and innovation is particularly significant in times of rapid change and complex challenges. The ability to trust intuitive perceptions offers a unique advantage, allowing ideas and solutions to be explored in areas where logic alone may fall short. Tesla proved this by proposing concepts that, although discredited at the time, eventually shaped the future. The strength of intuition lies in its ability to connect disparate ideas and bring forth possibilities that have not yet been fully explored. When treated as an ally rather than a mystical skill, it becomes a driving force for creativity and progress. Tesla captured this by integrating his intuition with his scientific rigor, balancing inspiration and practice in an unparalleled way. Intuition is a powerful tool that enables us to transcend the limitations of the conscious mind. Whether in science, art, or daily life, it is the key to accessing innovative ideas and navigating the unknown. Just as Tesla believed it was a channel to a greater universe, we can all learn to listen to these inner whispers and transform intuition into concrete actions. Intuition as a bridge to universal wisdom, Nikola Tesla had a singular vision of intuition, seeing it not merely as an internal mental process, but as a connection to something much greater. For him, intuition was a bridge between human thought and universal wisdom, a force transcending the limits of conscious reasoning, granting access to profound truths of the cosmos. He believed that through this bridge, humans could align themselves with the fundamental laws of nature, such as energy, vibration, and frequency-central concepts in his philosophy. Tesla viewed the universe as a vast interconnected network where everything was linked by invisible frequencies. He described his mind as a receiver, capable of tuning into these frequencies and capturing ideas from a greater source. This perspective elevated intuition to a sacred role in his creative process, making it a spiritual connection with the essence of the universe. Tesla's understanding aligned with his practices of reflection and isolation. He believed that accessing this universal wisdom required silencing both external and internal distractions, allowing his mind to become a clear channel for ideas and inspirations. His routine of contemplation was not just a habit, but an intentional practice for connecting with his higher intelligence. Many of Tesla's revolutionary ideas seem to emerge out of nowhere, as if they were transmitted directly through this intuitive bridge. He described detailed visions of his inventions that appeared fully formed in his mind before he even began their physical construction. For Tesla, these visions were not merely products of his intellect, but manifestations of his ability to access this universal field of knowledge. Tesla's notion of intuition as a bridge to universal wisdom also shaped how he viewed human potential. He believed that everyone had the capacity to connect to the source of ideas and inspiration, but that few cultivated the sensitivity needed to perceive it. For him, intuition was like a radio frequency, always present but accessible only to those who learned to tune into it. This connection to universal wisdom also influenced his view of progress. Tesla did not see science and spirituality as opposites, but as complementary parts of a greater whole. He believed that by accessing intuition, humanity could not only solve practical problems, but also understand its place in the universe and live in harmony with its fundamental laws. Tesla regarded intuition as a practical tool for exploring the unknown. He often stated that the answers to the most complex problems already existed, waiting to be discovered. Intuition, in this context, was the means by which these answers could be perceived and transformed into tangible advancements in science and technology. Throughout his life, Tesla demonstrated that this bridge between human thought and universal wisdom was not just a theory but a real force guiding his work. From alternating current to the Tesla coil, his inventions were marked by intuitive insights that open new paths for humanity. Tesla's vision inspires us to reevaluate intuition in our own lives. In a world driven by logic and analysis, his approach reminds us that intuition is an essential resource for innovation and understanding the unknown. He shows us that trusting our intuition is not a rejection of reason, but a complement that connects us to a deeper level of understanding. Tesla believed intuition was a form of universal language, a way for the cosmos to communicate with the human mind. Through it, he believed, we could access not only practical solutions, but also a broader vision of our purpose and potential. This belief guided his life and work, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire us to explore the power of intuition. By seeing intuition as a bridge to universal wisdom, Tesla also taught us that this connection is not a privilege of the few. We all have the ability to access this source of ideas and inspiration, provided we are willing to listen, feel, and trust this inner channel. He showed that by cultivating intuition, we can go beyond the limits of human thought and reach new horizons. Tesla and intuition in his inventions, Nikola Tesla often credited his greatest discoveries to moments of sudden inspiration, in which ideas seemed to emerge fully formed in his mind. He recounted not only conceiving them, but also visualizing them in operation before they were physically constructed. This ability, he said, was guided by intuition, a process that transcended logical thought and allowed direct access to complex solutions. One of the most notable examples was his conception of alternating current. While walking in a park, Tesla experienced an intuitive flash that revealed the solution to efficiently transmitting energy. He visualized a complete alternating current system, including the motor that would make it viable, all in an instant of clarity. This revolutionary idea transformed the way the world would be electrified, surpassing the limitations of direct current proposed by Edison. Another significant example is the creation of the Tesla coil, a device capable of producing high voltages and frequencies. Tesla described how this invention vividly took shape in his mind, as if he were observing its real operation. He claimed he could predict the outcomes with precision before even touching a tool, mentally adjusting every detail of the design. For Tesla, intuition was not just an occasional tool. It was the primary guide in his creative and scientific choices. He believed his mind functioned like a receiver, capturing ideas from a higher source. Tesla viewed this source as a universal intelligence, a kind of cosmic library where all answers already existed, waiting to be accessed by those capable of tuning into its frequency. This intuitive process was not passive, but the result of intense internal work. Tesla cultivated his intuition through practices like isolation, deep contemplation, and mental visualization. He said that before beginning any physical experiment, he would conduct it entirely in his mind, predicting challenges and outcomes as if operating in an invisible laboratory. Intuition also guided Tesla in his practical decisions, helping him identify which ideas were worth pursuing and which should be abandoned. This intuitive sense allowed him to save time and resources, focusing on projects with the greatest potential to transform humanity. Tesla believed science and creativity were interconnected through intuition. He saw his moments of inspiration as intersections between these two realms, where universal laws manifested in an understandable form. For him, intuition was not an exclusive gift, but a skill anyone could develop with discipline and attention. These examples of how Tesla used his intuition demonstrate how it formed the foundation of his most notable inventions. Whether in alternating current or the Tesla coil, his ability to visualize complete solutions before realizing them is a testament to the transformative power of intuition. He not only trusted it, but combined it with his deep technical knowledge, creating a synergy that resulted in extraordinary advancements. Throughout his life, Tesla continued to use intuition as an essential guide, exploring concepts far ahead of his time. He believed his inventions were not merely the result of his genius, but of his ability to tune into the frequencies of universal wisdom. This perspective set him apart from other inventors, placing intuition at the heart of his scientific approach. Understanding how Tesla used his intuition in his inventions offers valuable lessons. He shows us that innovation is not merely a matter of logic, but also of making space for creativity and trusting the insights that arise. His life exemplifies how intuition can guide both science and imagination to create something truly revolutionary. Tesla viewed intuition as the language of the universe, a connection that enabled him to turn dreams into reality. In his inventions, he demonstrated that when intuition is combined with knowledge and determination, it becomes a force capable of shaping the future. This unique integration of intuition and science continues to inspire generations to explore the boundaries of human thought. How Tesla cultivated his intuition. Nikola Tesla deeply believed that intuition was a skill that could be developed and refined. He cultivated this ability through specific practices, such as silence and reflection, which allowed him to access his deeper mind and tune into what he called the frequencies of the universe. For Tesla, these moments of introspection were essential to stimulate the creative process and open doors to revolutionary ideas. The practice of silence was central to his routine. Tesla often isolated himself, both physically and mentally, to avoid distractions from the external world. He believed that in silence, his mind became more receptive to ideas arising from within and beyond himself. This silence was not merely the absence of sound, but a state of mental serenity that enabled the flow of intuitive thoughts. Reflection and contemplation also played a crucial role. Tesla spent long periods pondering concepts, problems, and solutions, allowing his mind to explore possibilities without the interference of immediate logic. He did not view reflection as mere rational analysis, but as an internal dialogue where intuition could naturally emerge. Tesla also used nature as an ally in his intuitive process. He often walked in parks, observing the natural rhythms of the environment around him. During these walks, he frequently experienced moments of sudden inspiration. It was on one such occasion that he first visualized the alternating current system, one of the most significant milestones of his career. Mental visualization was another fundamental practice for Tesla. He had the uncommon ability to conduct entire experiments in his mind before performing any physical tests. This practice not only saved time and resources, but also reinforced his confidence in intuition as a practical tool. Tesla claimed that he could adjust, refine, and even foresee flaws in his designs simply by imagining their operation. Additionally, Tesla believed in the importance of maintaining mental and emotional balance. He avoided excesses and paid close attention to his physical and mental health, as he believed that a balanced body and mind were essential for accessing intuition clearly. This balance was part of his rigorous discipline, which he saw as the foundation for achieving the mental states necessary for creativity. Tesla also drew inspiration from patterns and rhythms, believing that the universe operated according to natural laws based on energy, vibration, and frequency. He used these concepts not only in his inventions, but also as a guide for his intuitive process. For him, understanding these principles was a way to align his mind with the workings of the cosmos. While Tesla valued isolation, he was also deeply connected to the world around him. He keenly observed human interactions, social trends, and the technological advancements of his time. This ability to absorb external information and integrate it into his own mind. Intuitive thinking allowed him to anticipate innovations and explore new scientific paths. Tesla's intuition was not something mystical or accidental, but the result of intentional and consistent practices. He understood that the mind needed space to function creatively and constantly sought ways to expand his perceptual capacity. For Tesla, intuition was a muscle that could be strengthened with mental exercises and conscious habits. His commitment to developing intuition was essential to his groundbreaking discoveries. Tesla proved that intuition is not merely a passive resource but an active tool that can be used to explore the unknown. He demonstrated that by trusting and cultivating intuition, it is possible to transcend the limits of conventional logic and access new dimensions of creativity. Tesla's example inspires us to reflect on how we can integrate practices of silence, contemplation, and visualization into our own lives. He showed us that intuition is not merely a gift but a skill that we can all develop. Just as Tesla used these practices to turn visionary ideas into reality, we can apply them to unlock our own intuitive potential. Throughout his life, Tesla combined intuition and discipline in an exemplary manner. He believed that the key to great achievements lay in the ability to listen to one's own mind in harmony with universal laws. This balance between internal silence and external exploration allowed him to shape the future with his inventions. Tesla and the cultivation of intuition, connection with nature, visualization, and practical validation. Nikola Tesla had a profound connection with nature, which he regarded as an infinite source of inspiration and wisdom. For him, the universe was governed by fundamental principles of energy, vibration, and frequency, and nature was the clearest manifestation of these laws. He believed that observing natural patterns, the flow of rivers, the sound of wind, the brilliance of stars helped align his mind with these universal forces. This connection not only nurtured his creativity, but also strengthened his intuition, enabling him to access innovative ideas. Tesla spent long hours walking outdoors, contemplating his surroundings and reflecting deeply. He considered these moments essential to his creative process, believing that the silence of nature heightened his intuitive perception. During these walks, he frequently experienced sudden moments of inspiration, where entire concepts for his inventions would emerge in his mind. It was during one of these occasions that he conceived the alternating current system, one of his greatest contributions to humanity. Another pillar of Tesla's intuitive method was his exceptional ability for mental visualization. He had an extraordinary talent for visualizing his inventions in great detail, as if they were operating right in front of his eyes. Before building any device, Tesla would test his idea entirely in his mind, visualizing each component and observing how they interacted. He would adjust and refine the design mentally until he was fully satisfied with the outcome, saving time and resources by avoiding errors in physical construction. This visualization technique was not merely a creative exercise, but also a method to test theories and anticipate potential problems. Tesla often stated that his inventions appeared in his mind fully formed, with every part in its rightful place. He claimed he could rotate the machines in his imagination, identify flaws, and correct them all before drawing a single sketch. This practice highlighted his confidence and intuition as a practical and efficient tool. However, Tesla did not rely solely on intuition and visualization. He understood the importance of balancing these skills with practical experimentation. Once he visualized an idea in operation, he conducted rigorous tests to validate it in the physical world. Tesla believed that intuition was the starting point, but experimental science was the means through which his ideas became reality. This balance between inspiration and execution was what ensured the success of his inventions. Tesla also recognized that practical validation was essential to transforming his visionary insights into tangible advancements. He dedicated long hours in his laboratories, fine-tuning and perfecting his inventions based on experimental results. This disciplined process of experimentation demonstrated that, for Tesla, intuition and science were complementary forces, working together to uncover the laws of the universe. Tesla's idea that the universe operates on energy, vibration, and frequency was central to his intuitive and scientific approach. He believed that by understanding these principles, humans could not only innovate but also live in harmony with natural forces. This vision shaped both his inventions and his philosophy of life, influencing his pursuit of clean, accessible energy for all. Tesla's connection with nature also helped him maintain mental and emotional balance, which was crucial for his creative work. He recognized that the natural world offered a perspective of simplicity and order, contrasting with the complex challenges of his scientific endeavors. This harmonious relationship with nature reinforced his belief that the answers to human problems already existed in the universe, waiting to be discovered. By combining intuition, visualization, and practical validation, Tesla developed a unique method for innovation and problem solving. He demonstrated that while intuition opens the door to new ideas, rigorous experimentation transforms those ideas into functional realities. This integration of intuitive thought and scientific practice was what made him one of the greatest inventors of all time. Tesla left us a powerful legacy on how to use intuition practically and effectively. He demonstrated that by connecting with nature and visualizing possibilities, it is possible to access an infinite field of ideas and bring these visions into the physical world through disciplined work. His balance between creativity and science is an inspiring example of how intuition can guide humanity toward progress. Reflecting on Tesla's methods encourages us to explore our own intuitive capacities, connect with the natural world, and validate our ideas through action. His example teaches us that intuition is not merely an internal resource, but a bridge to the universal laws governing the cosmos, offering a path to transforming dreams into reality. Intuition was a central element in Nikola Tesla's work, guiding him in his most groundbreaking discoveries and shaping the future of science and technology. Tesla had deep trust in his ability to perceive solutions and ideas even before validating them in the physical world. For him, intuition was not just a personal resource, but a universal tool that anyone could access to push the boundaries of human knowledge and achieve significant breakthroughs. Tesla's scientific advancements are a testament to the power of intuition in driving innovation. His greatest inventions, such as alternating current and wireless transmission, were born from moments of intuitive clarity. He often described how solutions appeared in his mind fully formed, as if transmitted by a higher source. This ability to foresee the future before its realization enabled Tesla to pioneer technologies that continue to influence our world today. The connection between intuition and creativity formed the foundation of Tesla's success as an inventor. He believed intuition served as a bridge to access an infinite field of possibilities, while creativity transformed those possibilities into practical ideas. This combination of perceiving and creating was what made his contribution so visionary and revolutionary. However, Tesla did not view intuition as mystical or inaccessible. He believed that all humans possess this ability and that, with practice and attention, it could be cultivated. In an increasingly data and logic-driven world, Tesla reminds us that intuition can provide answers where rational thinking meets its limits. When applied in our lives, intuition can serve as a practical tool for problem-solving, decision-making, and innovation. Just as Tesla used his intuition to visualize inventions, we can use it to explore creative solutions to our own challenges, whether in work, relationships, or personal growth. Moreover, intuition invites us to trust more in our instincts and internal perceptions. Often, intuitive insights provide answers that our conscious minds cannot immediately access. Tesla showed that trusting these moments of clarity can lead to significant advancements, even when they initially seem improbable or unconventional. Looking to the future, intuition also holds an important role in innovation. In a rapidly changing world where challenges demand swift and creative responses, intuition can be a competitive advantage. It enables bold exploration of innovative ideas, opening doors to possibilities beyond the scope of traditional logic. The relationship between intuition and creativity is, therefore, a powerful force for transforming the world. Tesla demonstrated that intuitive creativity is not just about inspiration, but also about practice and discipline. He used intuition as a starting point, relying on creativity to refine and realize his ideas. This balance between intuitive perception and creative execution enabled him to shape the future with his inventions. In today's context, intuition can also be seen as an essential skill for navigating uncertain times. Whether in science, business, or the arts, trusting intuition can help us make bold, innovative decisions. Just as Tesla envisioned technologies far ahead of his time, we can use intuition to anticipate trends and explore uncharted paths. Tesla believed intuition was an expression of universal wisdom accessible to anyone willing to listen. He showed us that by integrating intuition into our creative processes, we can surpass the limitations of rational thought and reach a new level of understanding and innovation. Reflecting on how intuition guided Tesla's advancements inspires us to use it as a tool to shape our own futures. Trusting in our inner insights, combined with practical action, can lead us to transform visionary ideas into tangible realities. Tesla taught us that intuition is not merely a present-day skill, but an essential guide for building a better future. Modern applications of Tesla's intuitive concepts, the visionary concepts of Nikola Tesla, continue to find modern applications, often in fields he anticipated over a century ago. Wireless energy, for instance, is deeply associated with Tesla's legacy. He envisioned a world where energy could be transmitted through the air without wires, enabling universal and free access. Although his Wardenclyffe Tower was never completed, the principles of wireless transmission are evident in today's technologies, such as wireless chargers and global communication networks. Beyond wireless energy, Tesla also foresaw ideas that are fundamental to sustainability today. He advocated for the exploration of natural energy sources, such as geothermal energy and tidal forces. His vision of an energy-efficient world in harmony with nature resonates with modern clean and renewable energy initiatives, which aim to reduce reliance on fossil fuels. These applications exemplify how Tesla's intuition transcended his time, exploring ideas that are only now being fully realized. His ability to imagine possible futures encourages us to trust our own intuition as a tool for tackling challenges and exploring the unknown. Just as Tesla dared to dream of seemingly impossible possibilities, we can use our intuition to push beyond the limits of conventional thinking. The importance of trusting intuition lies in its ability to open doors to new ideas and unexplored paths. Tesla demonstrated that intuition is a powerful ally, capable of offering solutions and inspirations that logic often cannot reach. In a world of constant change, relying on intuitive insights allows us to navigate uncertainty with courage and creativity. Nikola Tesla left us a legacy that goes beyond his technological inventions. He demonstrated how intuition, when cultivated and applied, can be a transformative force in the creative process. Whether in his scientific discoveries or his vision of a better future, intuition played a central role in everything he achieved. Reflecting on his life encourages us to look within ourselves and recognize the power of intuition in our own journeys. Just as Tesla used silence, contemplation, and visualization to access his most innovative ideas, we can cultivate these same habits to solve problems and explore our creative potential. Intuition is a universal ability accessible to anyone willing to listen. Tesla showed us that trusting our instincts doesn't mean abandoning logic, but rather expanding our horizons and exploring possibilities beyond the obvious. He teaches us that by combining intuition with practical action, we can transform dreams into reality. This openness to inspiration is what keeps Tesla's spirit alive. He reminds us that each of us has the ability to access an infinite source of ideas and innovation. By nurturing our intuition, we can tackle challenges, create new solutions, and contribute to a better future. May we follow Tesla's example and allow our intuition to guide us, not just to understand the world around us, but also to shape it in ways we can't yet imagine. In doing so, we transform not only our own lives, but the world as a whole. Did you enjoy this dive into the visionary universe of Nikola Tesla and the power of intuition? Share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you use intuition in your life? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content like this, and share this video with friends who are also looking to awaken their creative potential.